When the pandemic hit and they decided in March of last year that we had no notice. It was the state of Indiana. The governor said, we're shutting stuff down. You're going to be done. We did not have e-learning in place. We have 10 schools altogether and we have 10,000 kids in our district. Nobody wants to be touching anything or collecting anything. And we've tried to really now, with the pandemic, to be paperless. Well, paperless includes money. You don't want parents dropping off checks, and you don't want grandparents coming in, not because we don't want them in the school, but just because our job right now is to keep the kids safe and keep them in class. There have been times where everybody's like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? And we're like, well, we can do this through Vanco. Our band program has always done active fundraisers and done things to help support them because, the funding's not there. The pandemic has stopped things like, silent auctions and events because you can't gather in groups that large. And I just created a quote unquote sponsorship program on Vanco today for our band to get sponsors. And it was something that they're like, can we do this? How can we do this? And I was like, we could do this. As far as building things in Vanco in a school store, there's really nothing that we could not collect money for or raise money for, which is huge. And it's going to be big for our band program because we don't have those opportunities right now that we have had in the past where, somebody comes into an event and they give a donation or whatever. So the way we do that is by using Vanco and using the school store. And then we can push that out to parents and say, hey, here's a flyer. This is what we're doing. Can you support us? They're on email every day. That's just a way of life. A lot of them are on computers for their jobs. So the fact that we send them a link to our school store through Vanco and then say, hey, can you support this? It's just very easy. It's good for our kids. It's good for our parents. It just made that a whole lot easier. It's neat to watch Lake Central kids and Lake Central teachers and Lake Central families say, we got this. We're going to do it together. So